everybody, so we're going to do reverse tie-dye today, and it seems to be popular, but Bendy is a big thing right now, so we're going to do a reverse tie-dye Bendy shirt. So all I have right now is a damp, already washed black shirt. I just have it on a t-shirt form. I don't want to get bleach on my table. And then I have a bleach pen and chalk. So normally I would just tie this up like a heart or anything like that, but because Bendy's face, everything is so close together, I am going to hand draw everything with chalk and then I'm going to go over it with the bleach. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to start drawing Bendy, and then right after that we'll go with the bleach. The reason I did chalk is obviously because when you hand draw something, you might overshoot it or not get it as big enough. So when you do that with the chalk, you can kind of rub it with your finger and go right over it with a new chalk line. So now that I got my Bendy face on, I'm going to get my bleach pen out. This one is a dual tip. Obviously you want to use the fine point, but they do have a big scrubber point on this side. But I'm just going to go over, if you have a Bendy picture pulled up, the outside is like a bleach color and then the whole inside is a bleach color, but the eyes are black and then the whole outline of the mouth is black and the lines are black. So we're just going to do this outline, the whole inside of here, and we're going to try to leave these lines here so that they're black, and then we're going to leave these here, but we're going to go in here with the bleach. So hopefully we get the same kind of look that Bendy is. Alright, so we're going to do the bleach. Woo. Alright everybody, so as you can see the bleach is already working. We're going to let it sit just for a little bit longer. Hopefully this drawing parts doesn't look like that. But this is my rough draft. So now the chalk is gonna be there, but these are gonna be the black spots. So if you're looking at Bendy at all and have your Bendy pulled up on your computer or your phone or tablet or anything, you'll see the outside is black, his eyes are black, he's got a little cheek lines right under his eye, and then his outline and teeth lines are black. So where the chalk is, I just didn't go there. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit, and then we're going to go rinse it and see how it turned out. Alright, so what I did here was I have him laying face down and I pulled up the back because I didn't want him on the back. So we're just going to try and rinse it this way first. Alright, so now we have our Bendy. He looks pretty cool. So we don't want this to be plain, so we want to do something around him. So I'm going to do a bullseye in the traditional tie-dye sense, but we're going to do bleach again just because Bendy is black and white pretty much. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the middle of Bendy's face and we're going to pull him up in between our fingers and go past. If you can see the outline, you want to go a little bit past his outline and tie him off because we don't want him to get ruined. So I'm just going to use rubber bands. I don't want to use the Sinew. That's going to leave lines if it bleeds at all. And we're going to tie underneath him. So I left quite a bit of room between him and where the rest of the bullseyes are going to be. So we're going to pull the rest of the shirt and we're going to rubber band them. I'll do one more at the end. And you can do it however you want. You can do a size that you want for each one. I am going to do, because there's black right here around his face, I'm going to bleach here, leave this black, bleach here, leave this black, and bleach here. Now we're ready to bleach. Alright, so I got my little station set up. If you haven't seen any of my tutorials before, this is just a shoe tray. So you can wash it, and not even wash it, but rinse it off when you're dyeing or bleaching. And I just have some baking racks. You can get big ones, but I have two small ones for this one. He's a little big, so. And then I just did 2 little bottles because I don't think I'm going to be using a ton. And the way I mix my bleach, I like my bleach to be lighter in color. And you can see this is from the Bleach Pen, so that's going to be the color that it is. But I do 3/4 bleach and the rest with water. I did with both of these because it'll be lighter than the Bendy. So like I just said, I'm going to bleach here, here, and here. You can do it however you want. You can just do random designs if you want, but that's how I'm going to do it. So we're going to get started. Now you should wear gloves because it's bleach, but you can wash your hands too if you don't want to wear gloves. It's just safer. So I'm just going to get started here. So it's not going to show up right away, but you want to try to stay within your rubber bands, just because, especially up here, because that's his face and you really don't want to mess up his face. But you just roll and apply, and you'll start to see it change. It'll start and then it'll go pretty fast. So normally with my tie-dyes I let them sit for 24 hours, but because this is bleach and it works really fast, a half hour is more than enough. But because the shirt is really thick, you kind of want to put a lot on so it can get down in there. But if you don't put a lot on, it'll still have a cool effect because it'll get on the outsides of it, and when you open it up it'll still be really, really cool. So there's that. That one's already starting. If you see any black patches, you can touch them up. And we're going to go to the second section. Start doing that. The more diluted your bleach is, so the more water in it, it's going to be a darker bleach color. So it'll probably look close to like a red color. But the more bleach that you have in your mix, it's going to turn out even lighter than Bendy's face. It's going to be like a cream color or a tan. So depending on what color you want the bleach to look like is how much bleach you want to use. Alright, so there's that one, and then I got this little tail. Alright, so you can see it's dripping here. I put a lot on the end, but it shouldn't make a difference. That'll just mean that it's going all the way through. So we're going to let him sit for a half hour and then we'll rinse him out. Alright, so we rinsed our Bendy shirt and we're going to open them up. So reverse tie-dye does not take very long, so you can get a really cool shirt in not very much time, which is pretty awesome. So this is going to be our Bendy shirt. That's our Bendy with the bullseye. pretty awesome. Alright, so come to our Facebook, come to our YouTube, subscribe. We're going to have awesome designs for reverse tie-dye and regular tie-dye. You won't miss anything, and you can learn how to do this stuff yourself. Thank you.